Hi everyone, welcome to Aksharanidhi Biology classes. In previous class, we studied about size of the cells. In today's class, we will study about protoplasm and deutoplasm of the cell. Inside the cell, the living substance which is called as protoplasm. Inside the cell, the living substances present and that living substances collectively called as protoplasm. And this protoplasm, it is differentiated into two regions, nucleoplasm and cytoplasm. The protoplasm, the living substance of the cell, is divisible into two parts. One is nucleoplasm and another one is cytoplasm. The nucleoplasm, it is the protoplasm of nucleus. That means the nucleoplasm, which is the living substance present inside the nucleus, and the protoplasm which surrounds the nucleus, that is called as cytoplasm. In other words, cytoplasm, it is the extranuclear protoplasm. The protoplasm of the cell contains many non-living substances, and those non-living substances, they are named as or called as deutoplasm. The deutoplasm contains yolk bodies, lipid droplets, secretory granules, and many pigments, many coloring agents. The cytoplasm of the cell again differentiated or divided into two regions. One is granular peripheral region, that is called ectoplasm or plasma gel or cortex, and another one is granular central region, that is called as endoplasm or medulla. First region, that is ectoplasm. Ectoplasm, it is the outer region, peripheral region, and this peripheral region or outer region contains many granules and it is present towards outer side, that's why it is called as cortex. And another region which is present towards center, and that region also contains many granular structures, and that region is known as endoplasm or it is called as medulla. The cytoplasm contain many structures. First one is the plasma membrane. Plasma membrane, it is the membrane which surrounds the cytoplasm. The endoplasmic reticulum, which is also present inside the cytoplasm. The ribosomes, the Golgi complex, the mitochondria, the chloroplast, the chloroplasts which are present only in plant cells, the centrioles, the lysosomes, the cilia, the flagella, and the vacuoles. The nucleoplasm, it contains the nuclear envelope, nuclear sap, chromatin, chromosomes, and nucleoli. It is the generalized diagram of an animal cell. Here we can see the flagellum. This structure is called as flagellum, and this is the rootlet of a flagellum, and it is the basal body of a flagellum. that is also called as kinetosome. And these are known as microvilli. Singular form, they are microvillus. In plural form, called as microvilli. It is the tight junction of a cell. These are the lipid droplets present inside the cell. These are non-living substances. These are called as deutoplasm. It is lysosome. It is the organelle which is present inside the cytoplasm. Lysosome are also called as suicide bags of the cell. These are the centrioles. It is the intermediate junction. It is the mitochondrion. Singular, it is called mitochondrion, and plural form, it is mitochondria. Mitochondria, it is also called as powerhouse of the cell, where energy is generated in the form of ATP. This is endoplasmic reticulum. See, this is known as what? Endoplasmic reticulum. On the endoplasmic reticulum, the ribosomes are present. Ribosomes are called as protein factories of the cell, where the protein synthesis takes place. These are called as desmosomes, and it is the vacuole. And this one is the cell membrane. Around the cytoplasm, the covering is present, the layer is present. That layer is called as what? Cell membrane or plasma membrane. This is the nuclear envelope, and in the nuclear envelope, the nuclear pores are present. Inside the nucleus, the chromosomes are present. In a human cell, there are 46 chromosomes are present, and this structure is known as nucleolus. In singular form, it is called nucleolus, and in plural form, it is called as nucleoli. And this one is a nuclear envelope, and this is the Golgi complex. In the Golgi complex, these are the vesicles, and these are the lamellae of Golgi body, and it is the secretory granule of Golgi body, and this one is called as pinocytic vesicle. This is the generalized diagram of an animal cell. Thank you all. I hope everyone understands my class. Thank you all.